Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will get the first swing of the game. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Caught behind the line. It's Washington. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Got a man. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough.
Have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, looking at matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the runner.
Open runway ahead. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Louisiana. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Panthers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, it's Bernard. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. The give. He breaks a tackle. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man down the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Raging Cajuns are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. Makes a man miss.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. They're facing a 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Wants to throw. It's Gibson. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back got thumped, and that happened fast. That linebacker got him there so quick.
And the most important thing for the back, when you see that coming, make sure that football is riveted to your rib cage.
You lose the football, you lose the ability to carry the football. Coaches are going to give that squarely to somebody else.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. And they'll try to break the seal on the second quarter by putting 3 on the board. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Thought maybe that field goal could start some momentum. Instead, the deficit is still 16. Gonna try to get it himself. Got a lot of running room. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, what a move! And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes
It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's it. Fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Nice move there. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Back to pass, it's Gibson. Oh, it's out. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Got enough space, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana.
And he's He's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. Coming out with it, it's Brock. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They're bringing heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Grabbed behind the line. It's Perry. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Oh, the kicker's on the run. And he'll go out of bounds well short of the goal line as the fake didn't have a chance. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, gotten the lead and going for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw, it's Gibson. He's got it on the move. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Georgia State.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second.
Oh, they block it. He picks it up. That's a live ball. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cajuns. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Second down.
A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
And the Raging Cajuns will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Feeling some heat. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he makes the extra point. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it.
Oh, it's loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
And as a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers. You force the fumble, But, man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated because it's the luck of the bounce.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Bring in the heat. Gets away from one. He's got space. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Gibson. Lets it fly deep downfield. Complete to the right. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. And the Panthers are flying down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers! Up and over. Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Louisiana! And the beatdown has ensued.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And they did tack on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Gibson. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. On the move at the 30. Smashes through. Touchdown, Cajuns! And the punishment has been extended.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brock. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Penn.
Off he goes. Bulldozes his way through. The 30. The 20. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal.
Let's go!
They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he missed it. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way behind.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Give to the single back. At the 45 on his way. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup. Come to the end of the 3rd quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. They want to run it left here. At the 35, he's got room. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
This reminds me of the guy I used to play for in college down in Gainesville, the head ball coach. He used to like to do this. He would have big leads in the 4th quarter.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up for the PAT. Point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Georgia State, 13.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Bush. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
There to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for a block. It's Bernard. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. After giving up the punt return for the score, let's see if they have an answer on the kickoff.
13.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Gibson. Trying to get to it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Louisiana! And the defense doing work.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. It's Beasley. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacked.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Makes his man miss. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game, because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today, because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working, and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well, because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass, it's Gibson. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He throws one to the left. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.